Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of RuneNews. For those who are unaware, sailing has passed as the new skill for old school RuneScape that they're going to move forward to refinement. I just want to touch on that subject very quickly before we talk about this week's update. Now, personally, I voted for shamanism and taming. I didn't vote for sailing, and shamanism came in about 500 votes short of winning. So obviously there's a little bit of bias when I say this because I wasn't the biggest fan of sailing. However, I am waiting for the refinement before I do make any sort of judgment because I'm completely open and ready to see what the JMods can give us. I just feel like it would be great if they could also give us a refined version of shamanism because it was a multiple choice vote and they did come in so closely. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that voted for all three or maybe shamanism and sailing, and if they were given the opportunity to only vote one, they may have actually leaned towards shamanism more or even sailing more, and it would have been a completely different result. So I think because we were allowed to have multiple choice, maybe because the results are so close, we should see the refinement of both, and then we can choose from there which one we want to see come to the game first. But either way, that's my opinion, that's my 2 cents. I am surprised shamanism did so well in the polling, but I think that also shows that maybe the JMods are on the right track. I'm excited to see what they come up with for sailing. I will be going into it with an open and honest mind, but you will be hearing from me more on this subject as it progresses. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about this week's RuneScape update, which is the Desert Treasure 2 beta, well, the rewards beta, so you guys can see what's up for grabs. I'm really interested in what's going to happen here. But most importantly, before we go forward, down below in the comment section, let me know what you think about the poll results of the new skill. Are you excited for sailing? Are you bummed out? I do recommend everyone keep an open mind, but let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're down there. Thank you very much. Moving forward with the old school RuneScape update for this week. The Desert Treasure 2 Rewards Beta is finally here. Now, this is an important beta to be having. This may be bigger than a brand new skill. This is meant to be the next big quest, and this prayerbook alone, these Ruinous Powers, could shift the meta of PVMing in this game for the foreseeable future. Even PKing, I'm not too sure on the PKing front. I'm pretty sure it's going to be extremely powerful, especially those who are rushing or with void setups. But for endgame PVMers, speedrunners, people looking for those combat achievements, these Ruinous Powers are really going to take your DPS and the meta to the next level. So the beta and the feedback you have on this beta is really fucking important. Please do take it seriously if you do want to get involved with it. We have 4 new best in slot rings, which are upgrades of all the Dagonoth King rings. 4 gems that will come for the Ancient Scepter, so you get buffs on each different variant of the Ancient Magics. You get the Virtus Robes, and then you get a new axe, which is actually pretty cool, the Soul Reaper axe. We're going to discuss that in a minute. I'm not sure, this is all just different layouts for how you can navigate the beta worlds. If you've done beta worlds before, you know how it works. You have a little eggy weggy here in the corner. All the information for these upgrades are on the blog. We've gone through it before in a poll as well. I'm pretty sure everything passed, so we've got the new upgraded Dagonoth rings, plus 12 mini strength, actual magic damage buffs. We've got Ancient Scepter upgrades. The Virtus Robes are also available, which I believe are meant to fit between Arams and Ancestral when it comes to the stats. I don't have the numbers on me officially. I'm not sure how they do tanky, but there's actually a positive prayer bonus, which I think is a little counterintuitive to the idea of ancient magics. Normally it'd be negative prayer, but again, then you probably wouldn't want to wear it. But you do also get increased magic damage only on your ancient magic spells, which would be good for PvP. And then we have this Soul Reaper's axe, which I don't remember seeing in the poll blog. So I'm pretty sure Jagex has just cooked this up for us and thrown it in the beta, and I think it's a really good idea. I've never seen it before. The attack style is very unique and niche, much like the Venator bow is its own little niche, but we will find a meta for this 100%. Willy Suckle, my crack knuckle through a banana's buckle. What happens is you attack and it deals 8 damage to yourself, and you also gain a stack which will gain 6% bonus strength level, which stacks up to 5 times while you're hitting cunts with the axe. Once you hit the special attack bar, you'll actually gain that health back that you lost while attacking with the axe, and you'll lose the strength bonus too, so you can use it to build up a little bit of damage and then obviously heal off of it. Might actually be really interesting for a lot of PvP situations to pull a fast one on some of the boys. So I'm sure the PvPers and the high level community are going to come up with some really cool ideas for the Soul Reaper axe, but I think this sounds like a really fun weapon to use. It'll definitely have its own purpose and niche here and there in bossing, and I absolutely love these ideas. Jagex definitely needs to keep pushing forward with these sort of weapons. As for the Ruinous Powers, we've gone through the blog before. You know my opinion on this. If you haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out on my channel. I'll put a link in the description to that video if I can be bothered, or if I remember to when I upload. But I think, really, I just want to see how the prayers are going to go. So I'm probably going to be testing them tomorrow on stream, which is in about 12 hours time from now. You can expect me to be live right here on this channel, possibly testing out these new prayers, or at least giving my opinion on them. As for Pole 79 improvements, Jagex are already cracking into it. So we've got the Revenant Slayer Task upgrade, which is awesome. For 100 points, you can now move it to a 100 to 150 Slayer Task cap. For Signing's Nightmare is a guaranteed sleepy tablet at 100 kills, and Laren keys are now tradable or sellable on the Grand Exchange to stop people exploiting you and scamming you in the wilderness. RTO, Calvarian, and Spindle now have high scores. Unfortunately, they still can't fix the fucking Group Iron Man high scores, but, you know, hurry the fuck up, please. And Kuratos at the Varant Museum have unearthed a display unit which was accidentally placed part way inside a wall. I don't know what that means. It must be a bug. Wooks are still laughing at the community. I guess people have given up at this point on this Crack the Clue. And LMS has left Oswald. So I'll be happier this week, but also bored. Thank you very much for watching the Old School RuneScape update. Stay tuned because we're going to give you the juicy Grand Exchange update in about 30 seconds time. Not even that. RuneScape 3. Fucking dog shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Grand Exchange segment for this week on RuneNews. The Abyssal Dagger is still on the rise after the latest buff. A lot of people are disappointed because the DDS still seems to do more damage when it comes to Tombs of a Massacre. But don't sleep on the Abyssal Dagger or its poison variants, because honestly this weapon slaps as an anti-PK spec weapon. If you don't want to risk yourself an AGS or a Void Waker, pull out the Abyssal Dagger and drop the double dodge rope-a-dope barley shuffle on them, and they will take a lot of damage because it's actually an exceptionally accurate spec weapon. So the Abyssal Dagger is an S tier spec weapon for those looking at anti-PK or don't want to take as much risk to the woody but still want to dump on kids. Now the Dexterous Prayer Scroll has taken a hit this week when it comes to the price. It's probably going to keep going down as the Desert Treasure 2 prayer book comes closer to the game. People are going to feel less inclined, especially the end game high level community. They're not going to be too interested in this prayer book. They're going to lose interest in Dexterous Prayer Scrolls and Praying Rigor. They're going to start looking at the new prayer book. So, I mean, it's going to get cheaper. If you're thinking about buying the prayer, maybe hold off a little bit longer. It should keep dropping. We can expect it to hit the 18 mil mark again eventually within the next 6 months. Now, this is actually a special item this week, the Elysian Sigil. This is actually a 6-month projection. It's a bit of a staircase happening here, dropping from about 850 mil, and it's constantly dropping. The Elysian Spirit Shield, it's good to see, well, the Sigil at least, but the Spirit Shield goes with it, is a dog shit shield, and I'm glad it's finally happened. Anyone that's been holding onto it because it's valuable, I hope you didn't sell it and you've now lost money because fuck you. And of course, the mole slippers have taken a hit while your boy's been AFK, but we are back. This is prime time to be buying mole slippers while they're as low as they've ever been. Because if they're low today, that means they're going to be high tomorrow. So buy them today, tell your friends about it. You're going to make big money. Big body, big bank, big body, big bends, or whatever Schoolboy Q said in that one song. Absolutely make sure you stack up on the mole slippers because this is as cheap as they're ever going to be. You want to do it now. Buy in mole slippers to the fucking moon. Thank you very much for watching the Grand Exchange segment this week, boys. My name is Wade Green. The Iron Man moments are coming up. Don't forget to like and subscribe and question why you've watched this fucking channel. The Iron Man moments for this week are pretty shit, to be honest with you. They're not very good. Starting off, we've got some idiot. I don't know who he is. I don't want to know who he is. He took a screenshot. Sorry, he took a picture of his monitor of him getting the quest cape. He didn't take a screenshot. He got his phone and took a picture of his monitor saying, I got the quest cape. Something about Verzik. Take a fucking screenshot properly. It was on a window. Look at this. It's on a Windows client. Where's the picture? Right here. Look at this. So it's on Windows. You've got snipping tool. Use it. Don't be so fucking lazy. For some reason, Gigglelass has put a screenshot of them getting the 3 of the same coin stack reward from a random event. It's actually pretty funny. Probably not very common as well, but I mean, it's an Iron Man moment nonetheless. And then Chlomidia69, also known as Beans, has got a new Gauntlet PB, who she also felt the need to fucking share this for some reason. Not even an Iron Man. But good job. Good job on the PB. I'm proud of you. I'm sure Robert is too. Thank you very much for watching. Much love to you all, guys. I'm going to wrap up RuneNews there. I'll see you in the live streams. Don't be a shit cunt. And, suck me off. This is the easiest You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.